But remember in the Academy Awards, I said how he's the worst host in the history of the Academy Awards. He's one of the dumbest human beings ever. He should have listened to his wife. What a dope.
Former President Donald Trump didn't hold back when criticizing Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon, and Oprah Winfrey at his latest rally. Trump began talking about Winfrey early in his speech, referencing her interview with Democratic presidential nominee Kamala Harris, which took place at a virtual rally just days prior.
Now she gets out Oprah Winfrey, who I used to know well. She used to love me until I decided to run for politics. Oh, let's go to Mar-a-Lago, Donald. I love the place so much. No, she used to love me, but once I ran for politics, that was the end of that, and that was okay with me. I couldn't care less because we got to make our country great again. We're going to make it great again, greater than ever before.
He then moved on to blasting the current late-night hosting lineup, starting with Jimmy Fallon and comparing them all to talk show host Greg Gutfeld and the late Johnny Carson.
He's not very funny. Can you? That guy. Those three guys, they're being blown away by Gutfeld. You know, Gutfeld, totally dominant. Those three guys. The Tonight Show, which is dying. They're all dying. Where's Johnny Carson? Bring back Johnny. It made you appreciate, right, Uncle Sam? It made you appreciate the greatness of Johnny Carson and these guys. These three guys, they're so bad, all three of them.
Carson passed away in 2005. Trump then went on to mention the now viral moment 8 years earlier when he went on The Tonight Show as the Republican presidential nominee for his first campaign, and Fallon playfully messed up his hair. Fallon eventually faced some backlash for the move and apologized.
He stood up and he said, I'd like to apologize. 6 months ago, or whatever it was, I messed up Donald Trump's hair and it humanized him and he became president. And I would like to apologize. How weak and pathetic is a guy like that? And his show died, but the other two shows are dying.
Trump eventually moved on to Jimmy Kimmel.
The one on ABC is dying. He was the worst host in the history of the Academy Awards.
The former president recalling this moment from the 2024 Oscars.
Has there ever been a worse host than Jimmy Kimmel at the Oscars? His opening was that of a less-than-average person trying too hard to be something which he is not and never can be. See if you can guess which former president just posted that on Truth. Anyone? No? Well, thank you, President Trump. Thank you for watching. I'm surprised you're still watching. Isn't it past your jail time?
It appears the presidential hopeful is still upset about the moment.
I said how he's the worst host in the history of the Academy Awards, and this stupid guy goes up, and just before the Best Picture of the Year, the show is almost over. They're waiting for the Best Picture of the Year. He gets up, and he says, and his wife said, please don't do it. Please, darling, don't go out. His manager said, don't do it. I have to do it. He goes out and reads my truth to the entire audience right before the prime time, the Best Picture, and it said basically, he is the worst host in the history. He reads the whole thing, and then I think he said something like, ha, 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 he thinks he bothers me, or some crap like that. I said, he's one of the dumbest human beings ever. He should have listened to his wife. What a dope. But all three of them are bad. The hatred. You know, it's supposed to be comedy. It's hatred. It's like terrible.